Alright, this is a short review for the Deloni La Specialista Arte. I think it's the EC155M. It's the lowest unit in La Specialista line. It's about $1,050 Canadian as we speak right now, and it's a really good machine. And it's, if you see here, this is pretty much what the accessories you get, other than you also get a little descaler. That one's downstairs. And I believe you get a couple of like pH paper to test when you're descaling. But you can see you get a tamper and a tamper mat, which is just a like a rubber holding mat for your portafilter and your tamper, and you get, this is like a funnel for the portafilter to get the ground coffee in there. And the higher models, I believe they said they had like a built-in, I don't know if like the tamps it for you or something, but they said everything's built in. Alright, so in this machine, you've got a whole bunch of settings. You've got dosage. So the dosage is like how much grinds are grinded up and put into your portafilter, and then you select 1 or 2. You need to do that before you grind, because obviously if you select the 1, it's only going to do 1 dose. I only do double shots, so I only use the 2 shots so far. And then you have 3 water temperature here, and then you've got 3 preset recipes. One of them is just hot water. Then you've got Americano, which is just like espresso with extra hot water to dilute it a little bit. And then you've got your grind setting over here. Easily adjust it. I find the only thing I don't like about this machine is, like, I love all the shiny, everything's great, but the one design thing I don't like is because this is on an angle, you can see like that. See, like, look at that. It's so shiny. It's hard to see just your grind setting. That's about the only design-wise thing I don't like. Everything's great. The grate, the cover is metal. Underneath is plastic, but that's metal. The whole thing is brushed aluminum. Real easy to clean. You've got an actual nice steam wand, and I've used it, and it works really well. And like I said, like $1,000. It's expensive, but if you want to do your own lattes at home, your own, Starbucks level beverages, you'll need a couple of weeks probably. If you've never had an espresso machine, you might need up to 1 month to really get it down, because it's a little bit more complicated at the beginning. But after you get your recipe that you like, it's fairly easy. I have a small machine over there that's like $100, and I learned with that one, so it only took me a couple of days before I found the right recipe, right mixture on here. So even though there's a dosage level here, they do recommend you to only put the grinds you need. And I haven't found the exact 100% way to like get the right amount of beans in there for dosage, because usually what you do is you weigh your beans. So the only thing that doesn't really come with the machine is this thing, which is optional. It's called a bash bin. It's basically just, you got a rubber thing here so it doesn't damage the portafilter, and you hold it upside down and you bash it a couple times, and the coffee puck will fall into the bin, so that it's easier. This is really optional, but it's a nice little thing to have, to not try to hit this against the against your trash can or your green bin or something. And then you don't have a scale. I have a little bowl. I put my, and then obviously cups. And if you don't have any espresso cups, like I already have some, but you probably want to get some clear ones so that when you're learning to use the machine, you'll be able to see in it, and you can see the top, like the foam on top, which is called the crema. You can just YouTube like how to make espresso, and they'll show you. And you know, I've got kind of a wide, short mug for my lattes, but you can do the taller, skinnier ones. You do get, which not every set comes with, you get the little milk frother container, and you get single dose, and it's already in there, double dose espresso, the tamping kit, and this is, so if you're using like the large cup, you want to do that, and then if you're using your espresso cups, you want to just put that on top there, and there's little holes in there, so it goes straight for the, and then you can put either one cup like right on the middle. I don't have the portafilter on there, or you can put 2 cups side to side if you're doing double dose, but this will hold a double dose, so you know, I usually just do this for myself. I'm just going to weigh the beans, and then I'll do a latte and an espresso, and I'll show you how it works. Alright, so I'm putting 20 grams. 20 grams is a little bit much for a double shot, but I haven't kind of zeroed into the exact amount of ground I need to put in, or of whole coffee beans I need to put in to get my perfect dosage double shot espresso. The quick start guide has a oops. Oh, I got the French version. It's like one of these. Alright, so I tamped it in here, but I believe that it might be a little too low. You know, that's why I'm really weird on the bean, like the weight. I don't know if my scale is off or something, but it's a little lower than on my other machine, and then what seems to be on the quick start guide. But it did run its whole course. This you'll hear it if you don't put enough beans in there. You'll hear it at the end. It'll keep grinding, but it's grinding into nothing. So, like, it didn't do its full cycle, but there you go. So that's in there. And then I am just going to do a little double espresso shot. I'm always nervous about lining this one up so that it doesn't go on either side. So just press the OK button. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, so it's golden. Yeah, no. It's about right. That seems about right. You see it's thick, not too watery. Oh, it might be a little too watery. Yeah, it might be a little too watery. So the thing with this machine is that you're buying this $1,000 machine to really play around with your coffee. Like you're not gonna get this. This isn't a drip. You know, your 12 cup. You know, filtered drip. Not too bad. And like I said, when you're learning to do this, it's better if you got the clear cup so you can see the actual color of the crema. Yeah, it's about right. It's could be a little darker. Yeah, no. It turned out pretty good. But it's a good little machine. Now, I'm not going to do a second cup. What I'm going to do you shouldn't do this. You should just brew it in here. But I'm just going to dump it in here. Bad. Don't do that. What I do. I don't want to drink 2 double-shot espresso today. So yeah, usually you just keep it under there. But I'm just going to put some milk in here and do another clip with the steam one. Right, I got some fresh milk in there. I got the cup here. And, you know, don't forget to get yourself some syrup if you want to do some lattes. You can get them on Amazon. I got a bunch of keto-based stuff, so there's no sugar, or at least no real sugar. Now the steam one here, easy to operate, just one button. Usually, you know, I put the milk in there first. Alright. So again, frothing the milk is another thing that I haven't quite mastered yet. Something that you're going to have to learn to do. So, I don't think I did it correctly on this time. No, I didn't froth it enough. See, so the biggest thing that you got to take away from this machine is that it's a tool. Now I think I frothed it enough. So the biggest thing you have to remember with this machine is that it gives you the tool. Yeah. See, I'm still obviously one-handed and I'm still learning all this stuff, but it's a very good machine that gives you the tools.
I got the DeLong High EC9 155 M Arte pump espresso machine. Comes with conical burr grinder, barista kit, active temperature control, latte art wand, compact design, 3 preset recipes. Power on and off, temperature control, gauge, nice container for the grinding of the beans. You get all the accessories, grinder, cup, cleaning brush, cleaning fluid, nice cup for brewing and drinking, Arte wand. Very, very good bargain for your money. Here's for the short cups. Side of it, the rear of it. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Filter, Easy to remove and clean. Very good value for your money. Makes a great gift. And a beautiful addition to your kitchen, restaurant, or cafe. You get the how-to. Tech support is great. Thank you.
I'm not sure if I do anything wrong, but the coffee beans on top, and I go a scoop on the bottom to see whatever comes out. But apparently, this is where it comes out. This is not close enough to have a coffee. I don't know if it's anything that I do wrong, but please, anybody can explain it to me? Thank you.
What's up, everybody? This coffee machine, it is the creme de la creme of coffee machines right here. I have it in my dorm. I'm in a college dorm, and I have an espresso machine. And everyone's like, what in the world are you doing with that? And I'm like, guys, look at this. It is so easy to use. It is perfect. Perfect. Now, over here, we literally have the grinder. We've got the the espresso thingy that makes it do the thing. It's the I can't think of the name off the top of my head. I know what it is, but I just can't think of it. But then we got everything you need to possibly just make coffee in the morning. You wake up out of bed and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm tired. I gotta study. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And then you literally go straight to this coffee maker and you're like, this is so easy. I don't need to be awake for this. So I highly suggest it. Anyway, I love it.
Esto es lo que hace la máquina, nada más. Ahorita le puché el OK, que es el único que enciende, y lo que hace es sacar el agua acá en intermitente. No sé si lo logra ver. Ese es lo único que hace la máquina. Ahí dio el flechazo que encendió todo y es donde apagó. Si le vuelvo a puchar otra vez, es todo lo que hace. Está sacando agua ahí. Ya no da más opciones. Bueno.
משם בכלל, אז מה משנה? יכול להראות להם מה קורה.